Howdy everybody. Happy Saturday night. Welcome back to another episode of Darkstone Drinking. If you are just joining, my name is Seth Campbell, and you have stumbled upon my channel where I play Shadows of Brimstone every night, 10 p.m. or sorry, not every night. I wish. Every Saturday night, 10 p.m. live here, we do a game called Darkstone Drinking where you're gonna watch me play the game and I'm gonna drink to it, and hopefully you're drinking along. Shadows of Brimstone, if you're not really familiar with it, is a tabletop RPG slash dungeon crawler game set in the Old West, fighting eldritch monsters, and you're a group of cowboys. And so I've got a story mission that I'm kind of playing through. We've crafted some characters, and we're kind of exploring. I've got some places I want to take it. And yeah, we're in part 11 here now of the Marshal's quest. So in a little bit, I'll jump into the story and kind of catch you up. Since we're still kind of in the infancy of this channel. But thanks for joining me. We'll jump into the drinking rules here in a minute, but first a couple of things to cover at the start. Just so you know, this is not a tutorial channel. So if you've stumbled across this, searching up Shadows of Brimstone, I don't teach you how to play the game. I assume that you kind of already know, and it's really not about learning the game. However, hopefully you find it interesting. So if you don't know the game and you're interested in finding it, I would trying it out. I would highly recommend it. Obviously, I'm a big fan. I've got quite a bit of it, and I'm hoping to keep growing my collection. I do talk about the rules and some of the things I'm doing as I go along, and so you might pick up a couple tidbits. But also for those of you who are veterans of the game, you know that there's a ton of rule books, a ton of rules. I don't always get them all right, so jump in the chat. Hey, Vilifer, good to see ya. So jump in the chat if I mess something up, and let me know what I can play with. Let me know what you're drinking, and we'll jump into it. So, with that being said, let's get into the drinking rules here. I'll have these up. You can see them on that side. Yep, there we go, right there. And these will also be up on the main screen when we get into the game. All right, so we take a couple single drinks when we take one single drink when an enemy appears. That's just for one group of enemies, not for every single enemy that spawns, but when one group appears. Then we also take a drink whenever an encounter card is drawn. Those are events that happen in the adventure. We take a drink whenever a character takes a group of hits or horror hits or wounds or sanity damage. Again, not one for every single one, but one for the group of them. And then you take a single drink whenever you roll one for movement. So whenever one of our characters rolls a 1, they can get a grit, but then we also take a drink. And then we take 2 drinks whenever the darkness moves. That's the energy force in the mines that we're part of our mission is to try to keep from getting out. And so whenever that moves up the track, then we're going to take 2 drinks. We're going to take 2 drinks whenever a hero character has a critical hit. That's when they roll a 6. We'll also take 2 drinks if an enemy has kind of their equivalent of that. And then we'll take 2 drinks whenever a character gets Darkstone. That's these great little purple gems. That's another energy force in the mines that you can craft into weapons and things like that. And then we'll take 2 drinks whenever a depth event is drawn. That's when you roll doubles if you are when you hold back the darkness each turn. And then there's 2 times where we'll take shots. We'll take a shot if a character dies or is KO'd, so their health or sanity is brought all the way down to 0, and then we'll take a shot after every fight. So yeah, that's the rules. So with that, cheers to you. Let's have a drink and get this going. I'll just briefly run through the story here. I might have to start doing some recap videos on here for people who are just joining us, so I don't have to go through it all every night. But we're following our main characters, Marshal Decker McGraw over here. He's a Marshal of the Old West he's gone into the mines of the town of Brimstone to find out what's going on. He has an old ancient coin that's been speaking to him, so there's some forces at play here that have been kind of drawing him back to this town and these mines. And he stumbled across some void wizards who ended up opening portals to other worlds, and he found a mysterious teenage girl that has no name, no family, no memory of where she came from, and he's been trying to help her figure out what is her past and what to do. And they went on a journey to try to find out. They ended up in the swamps of Jargano, and Marshal's friend Sani rescued them, and Sani seems to know a little bit of what's going on. He said that the girl's name is Lily and that they've met before, and he said he can help her, and so they need to go back into these mines and find this journal. That apparently this journal has information that they need, or that she needs, to find out more about herself. So they are there. This is now the third adventure. We're in the mines, and so they've gotten through one room. There's no clue there. They've got quite a bit of ways to go, and so we will jump back into it and see if we can find this journal and what is happening. So they just destroyed a pack of swarm rats and scourge rats and a scourge rat nest, and they're a little beat there, but they are back in it and ready to keep exploring. And so there's another room here to look at, and so with that we're going to get moving. The company consists of Marshal Decker McGraw, the orphan teenage girl Lily, the Indian scout Sani, and the gunslinger Evie Shade, who has a little bit of maybe a romantic history with the Marshal, and so that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. With that, Evie is going to move up and into the next room. Oh, before we do that, we need to hold back the darkness. Maybe we should drink every time I forget a rule. How does that sound? All right, 7, we do it, so that's good. We're still in the 7 range. Evie rolled a 2, so she's going to move up ahead. 1, 2, and Lily is close behind her. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Sani is right behind her to go look into the door. But Marshal's going to take the lead here, and maybe he can get up there. Yep, he's going to get up to that door, and he's going to peek in and see what he can see. And so I believe he gets 5 XP for looking through the door. That's a question, and I may have asked this last time, but in a fixed map mission, does he get an XP for looking through into a room, or no? Because there's technically no entrances or anything. So I'm going to give him 5 XP. If you think that's wrong, we can pull it back. I'm not really that concerned about it. Okay, so we're going to flip over that exploration token first. We'll resolve that, and then we'll see. We are looking for these squares here. Each of them have numbers. We're looking for number 4, and that's the clue to the Lost Journal. We've drawn 1, we've drawn 2, the number 2, and so we're looking to find number 4. So with that, we draw a token, and it is an attack. So, draw ourselves a medium threat here. Okay. Oh no. There's another scurrying sound. And they are well familiar with this now. And out as the lantern shines across the room, the Marshal just lets out a, oh my god, and looks back at the end of the room, and there's another scourge rat's nest. And these suckers are back. This mine is infested with the nasty rat things, and they are hungry and ready to feed. And we've got 6 of them, and they are gonna start wreaking havoc. But fortunately, our heroes have already taken on a group of these guys. So first we need to take a drink because an enemy appeared. And they are ready to send these rats back to where they came from again. So with that, then we're in a fight. So we're going to hold back the darkness. We do. Oh, and it's a depth event, though. So take 2 drinks. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm still coughing. Turns out I had COVID. And I'm still just struggling to shake this stupid cough. So apologies, you're going to hear me kind of hack a little bit. All right. But before those rats get at it, The rocky ceiling of the mine shaft is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the mines immediately takes d6 hits that they have to block. So that's 4, so everyone's got to block 4 hits here. So we do hold back the darkness, but at the cost. The rats and rocks start crumbling down. So let's start with Evie. She can't afford this. She's really low on health, and it's too much. The rocks come crashing down on her head. She takes 3 wounds. That's enough to KO her. And with that, Evie is down for the count immediately. Rocks crushing in on her head. They fall in around her, and she's buried. She lets out a scream, and the rocks bury her. And so we take a shot right off at the bat at the beginning of the game. It's only 10:08. Woo! I better prepare another one of those. Might make it a half shot. Okay, so let's keep rolling. Lily puts her hands over her head, but some rocks get through. Boom, boom, boom. She gets pelted. She takes 1 wound, and so we'll take a drink. Her health is a little higher than what's listed on her sheet now because I've been leveling them up, so she can actually, she's actually at 10 health now, so that's helpful. Sonny covers his head, and he blocks 2 of them, so he takes 2 wounds. So I believe he is at 4 now. 4 out of 10. This isn't a great start to the new Scourge Rat adventure here. And then we take a drink for that. Let's just keep our drink handy, because I believe Marshal's probably going to take some hits. And he does. He takes 2. But he's at health 16. He's gotten some good leveling up in the last few missions, and so he takes a hit. Did I take a drink for him? We'll do one. All right. So with that, the rats are gonna attack. First rat is going to target. I believe they target. Yeah, well, they can target any of. At least these rats can get to any of them. Let's see what his range is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, of course, the rats can get to any of them, so they're going to end up targeting them. So first rat's going to come and target. He's going to bypass the Marshal, and this rat comes dashing over and attacks Lily. And it's got a combat of 1. And it is a hit. The gain. Excuse me. All right. Lily can't get it in time. The rat comes dashing at her and gets a bite in on her arm. She takes 3 damage. And so we will take another drink. Fortunately, the rats are pretty easy to kill, but we're going to need to get rid of that rat's nest real quick here. That's what we had to do last time. We had to send Sonny up there. We might send Lily because she can bypass those escape tests easily. I'm just going to keep the rat's nest handy. All right. Next rat is going to target Sonny. He comes flying down the path, mouth open, and it is a hit. So Sonny is going to try to block it. And he does. He gets his rifle up. And again, these things, they're fast, but once you can kind of learn their movements, he gets his rifle up and he knocks it backwards. That rat's not getting through. That next rat's going to come in and fling itself at Marshal. Mouth open, tail flying. And it is a hit. And Marshal gets it. He gets his rifle up too and smacks in the face. The rat knocks back, and then the next rat is going to target Sonny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it does not quite make it. His mouth open, but Sonny easily knocks him backwards. The next rat's going to target. We got to remember targeting. Once every hero has been targeted, they just target random heroes, correct? We're just going to do that. Next one's going to target the orphan, Lily. And come in there. And that is a 4, so that's a hit. And this time she's ready, and she gets her pistol and she backhands the rat. And then the last rat is going to go for the Marshal. So everybody's got 2 rats coming at him. And here they come. And this one's a 6. It's not a critical though, so we won't take a drink. Marshal gears back. Can he block it? This time though, he wasn't quite ready for it. It came flying at him, and it gets him, and it bites him in the arm. And he takes a wound, and we take a drink. All right. Nothing happens with the rat's nest yet. Anyone who gets next to it, they'll have to take some corruption hits, so we want to be careful. All right. So here's the question. All right, so it's going to be Lily's turn first. I can either have her rush ahead. I might have her try to get out of this. Yeah, she immediately passes any escape test. So I think we're going to do that. She's going to pass the escape test and roll a 5, and she's going to go 1, 2, let's see. Got to look at my squares here. Well, actually, I don't know if she can get around because I've got rats everywhere. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I want to get her through to get to the rat's nest. I guess Marshal could technically attack it. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just have Lily go ahead and try to get around here to try to make her way down. She can't hit it yet, so she's going to go ahead and fire off 2 shots. Might have Marshal throw some dynamite. We'll see. All right, that's 1 hit. Everybody's still got a few abilities they can use, but I'm not quite ready to use it yet. I've got a tonic sitting here. Oh, so I guess Marshal has tonic. Great. Okay. Didn't realize that. Cool. What does tonic do? Let's look through here. It's really bad that Evie's not here for this because she would have been helpful. Tonic, recover a grit. That could be helpful. All right, so she's got 1 hit. She's gonna assign it. It's 4 damage. That is enough to kill 1 rat. I think she's gonna go ahead and fire at a rat in front of Marshal. And so she's gonna kill this one here. Take out a rat, gain 15 XP. Rat goes flying backwards, smashes against the wall. It is dead. That's at least 1 down. And then it is going to be Sonny's turn. Sonny, does he have an injury? I thought he had an injury at one point. No, maybe he doesn't. But he does have... Yeah, he did have an injury. Did I forget to write that down? Oh, he's -1 combat. I've got to write that down. He's -1 combat, so that's not great, but he'll use his carbine. So he's going to go ahead. First, maybe try to escape, because he's got a bunch of rats around him. So let's see, so he's got to do an escape test of 3. he does it. So he escapes. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he'll immediately pass all the escape tests with those anyways, every turn. So he's going to go ahead and move backwards. One, maybe just over here. At least make the rats kind of work for him a little bit more. That means at least one rat isn't going to get a combat damage on him. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire. He's going to try to draw the rats away from the nest a little bit, because that's just the kind of guy he is. And unfortunately, the kind of guy he is not a very good shot, and he misses all 3 of those. Do we want to re-roll now? Well, he can. Let's go ahead and re-roll one of those. And it doesn't hit. He fires. It's a big old misfire. Okay, so nothing for Sonny there. And then, so Marshal's going to go ahead. Marshal's going to go ahead and pull out his shotgun. Or do we? Let's do it. Screw it. Let's do dynamite. Marshal's got strength of 3. So we've got to do a strength test. So we roll 3 plus. So I believe, so I roll 3 for his strength, right? Or do I roll 1 dice? Oh my gosh. 3 ones. Oh no, that means it's gonna bounce. Oh crap. So dynamite's gonna land right here. Holy crap. This is where we were aiming for. And now it's gonna bounce. I'm gonna drink for that epic roll. Oh no. Alright, so bounce. We'll bounce D3 times. So it's gonna bounce twice. So we're gonna roll a D6. And so it's going to move up here into the wall. The bounce is canceled. And then it's going to go down and land right here. And oof. That's going to hit Lily, unfortunately, too. So the dynamite lands right on this rat here. And it explodes. And there's a massive explosion. It kills all the it kills all the rats. Just they explode, but it also hits Lily in the fraytoon. She's thrown back against the wall, takes 4 wounds. But Marshal also just got 60 XP, so it was a risky move there to throw dynamite in the mines. But had to do it. Got to clear some rats out, and then he's still got an attack to take. All right, he's gonna go ahead and pull back a shotgun. Lily's okay. She's not dead, but she's breathing. But took some burn wounds, pretty severe burn wounds. She's only 2 health away from dying. And it's a 5. So he's going to go ahead and shoot. Well, we'll find out what our damage is. It's 7. So he's going to go ahead and shoot at the rat's nest. He's not worried about the rat in front of him. He's just like, screw you. He fires back. And so that's 6 damage right at the rat's nest. Because we got to kill that thing, otherwise we're going to have a ton of rats coming at us. So, boom. He gets 5 times 10, or 5 times 6 is 30, so he gets 30 XP for that. Unfortunately, every time a character, once Marshal levels up to level 3, all of our enemies are going to get harder. Thanks, Flying Frog, for that. As if this game wasn't hard enough. Okay, with that, that's the end of the turn. So we've got to spawn some rats. There's a scurrying sound inside the rat's nest. Obviously, there's more in there. We're going to roll 3 dice. 4 or higher gives us a new rat. That's 2 new rats. They've heard their brothers, and they've come out. They're here to fight. So we'll call that a new enemy. Let's take a drink. All right. With that, they're going to keep going. We're going to hold back the darkness. Please no more depth events unless it's the good one. 8. Good. We did it. We held back the darkness. And so now it's the start of a new turn. Lily at least gets to heal 1 wound. And then the rats are going to go. So we'll start with the first rat that's attacking Marshal. He's already there on him. It's a 5. Marshal needs to roll a 3 or higher. He does it. He smacks the rat back, pins it down on the ground with his rifle. It's not going to get him. And we're going to see who the next rats are targeting. First one's going to go for Sonny. It's going to come leaping down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And going to target Sonny over there. It's a hit. Sonny blocks it. They've learned these rats' tricks, and he just smashes it in the face. It's not getting through. And then next one is going to target. Again, I just don't want to pull the rule book out, so I'm just going to have it target a different hero. It's going to target the Marshal. It's going to come over here and get in the Marshal's way. But it doesn't hit. This is a baby rat. He's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, and he doesn't get it. All right, and so with that, it is Lily's turn. Lily's gonna go ahead and move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, and fire off 2 shots. Ooh, Marshal's got some spice left too, so if we need to, he could add some damage to go and destroy that rat nest. I don't want to do that just yet, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's 1 hit for Lily. Let's assign the damage. Let's see what the damage is first. It's 1. It's going to do absolutely nothing to any of them. Bad shot. So she fires off, and it just ricochets off the rat's nest, and nothing gets through. All right, Sonny's going to go ahead. And I believe he doesn't have to roll an escape test again. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's got a range of 8. So he can hit the rat's nest. So he's going to go ahead and try to shoot again and see if he can get it this time. Ooh, and one of them's a critical. Oh, so I think we can roll for damage and then we can assign it. It's 4. He's gonna go ahead and fire at the rat's nest. So that's 20 XP for Sonny. He gets away from that rat. He levels back, shoots at it, and gets in at the rat's nest. And it's crumbling. It's only got 2. Or let's see, it just took 4 health, 4 hits. So it's only got 2 health left. So that's awesome. And now it's Marshal's turn. It's a 4, so that's a hit. And it's 6 damage, so he's going to go and do the same thing. They know they need to get this rat's nest out there, otherwise there's going to be rats everywhere. So he kicks back the other 2 rats, pulls back his shotgun, and boom! Lets it blast, and the rat's nest is gone. So he just gave it 2 wounds, so he gets 20 plus another 10. So that's 30 XP for the Marshal. We'll take a drink for taking out the rat's nest. I'm allowed to make up rules as I go. All right. And that's the end of the turn. So we restart. We just got a couple rats to clean up, and then we can revive Evie and do our catch your breath here and move on. And we do it. We held back the darkness. Marshal's getting the hang of this. He's got that lantern up. He's not letting that darkness get through. And Evie's going to heal a wound. And the rats are going to attack. So first rat coming at Marshal. It's a hit. but it doesn't get through. Marshal smacks it back again. Next rat's gonna turn around and head back for Sonny. Oh my goodness, terrible rolling tonight, and it's a hit. But Sonny does not hold it back, so that's 3 damage for Sonny. Caught him behind. He was so focused on the rat's nest, he didn't look ahead, or didn't look behind him rather. So he's 7 out of 10. That's not good. Can't afford that. Take a drink. I'm gonna put this a little closer, and then the last rat technically actually has +1 combat because there's another rat next to it, so that's actually 2 hits coming at Marshal. But he doesn't block any of them, so he takes 6 wounds. Woo! Let's see what that does to him. So that's that. Yikes. That puts Marshal at 11 out of 16. All right, we got to kill these rats. Oh, he would have actually gotten another shot because he killed the rat's nest. Well, it's a little late to do that now. I will let him heal a health and gain 10 XP because that's his ability, but I'm not going to get that other shot off just because I don't want to be unfair to me, who's the other player. So we just won't do that. Okay, so we take a drink for that. I'm already halfway through my drink. All right, the rats are done. It's Lily. She's gonna turn around and start firing off at rats. Oh yeah, she's got the hang of this now. That's 2 criticals, so first we need to take 4 drinks. Boom. As long as it's 3 or higher, she can kill these rats. Oh, and it's 6s. Boom. She's so good. She turns around, her blood's up, and she just boom, boom. Shots right through the back of these rats' head. That's 2 rats dead. That's 30 XP for Lily. And then Sonny's gonna pull up his carbine because it's still better at this point than trying to hit at him because he's got a crushed arm. He's got 1 hit. Let's see if we can do it. Oops. 2 damage gets through. Marshal's gonna gear back, see if he can take out this final rat. It's a 7. It's a critical. This rat's so done. Boom. Marshal pulls back the shotgun and just fires right through the rat. Gore matter, brains, the whole shebang. It just explodes into nasty little rat pieces, and it is done for. And with that, we have finished a fight, so we take a shot. Whew. I like doers a whole lot better when I'm not shooting it straight. I love scotch. I'm a big scotch guy. But there's a difference between sipping good scotch and shooting doers. And I'll tell you what, shooting doers does not do anything good for my indigestion and acid reflux, being now 35. Okay, we finished the fight, so we need to do our catch our breath. So that means Evie has pulled herself out of the rubble. She's back up. I believe she's going to have to roll for some injuries here, so let's just go back to my catch your breath rules. I think I would remember all these, but I don't. Also, I'm super excited. If you watched 2 episodes ago, I knocked the boxes on my head and broke my LED lights, like right here, and so the strand stops. But I ordered some new LED lights. Woo! And let's see if I can not do it again. Got some new LED lights, so this whole area is going to be all lit up again. But I also went ahead and just purchased 2 new clip lights so I can get a little more light on myself, maybe a little more light on the board. They come with filters and things, so that'll be fun. Okay. Here we go. recover from KO. So 2d6 wounds for Evie. So that's 9. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. So she only has 1 wound there. She does have some sanity damage we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Everybody else gets to heal D3 wounds. So we'll do 1 for, technically it's Lily, actually. She's first. And then Sonny, we'll go ahead and have him heal 3 wounds. Oh, there's a grit in my wounds. That's weird. And then for the Marshal, ooh, only 1. Alright. It's not fantastic, although he did actually get to heal another one and gain 10 XP because he killed the final creature. But yeah, they're a little battered here, and they're going to be fighting an epic threat at the end of this, so that's not fantastic. Okay, and then Evie has to roll for injury. So 2d6. So the rocks have fallen on her. They all rush over and pull her out. And that is a 9. It's a broken collarbone, so she's at negative max 1 grit. Let's just go ahead and write that down so I don't forget. Broken collarbone. So she can only hold 1 grit now. But hey, you know, for having a bunch of rocks fall on your head, that's not too terrible. So, I wouldn't sweat it, Evie. You're gonna be okay. All right. With that, they're going to find out if the journal is in this room. And no, it's 6, which, so they've got to keep searching. They've got 4 more tries. I hope it's coming up soon, though. So we've got to move this down 6 spaces now, though, because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's how the numbers work. And so now we've got to roll an 8 to hold back the darkness. All right. So with that, they're going to keep going. So they're going to hold back the darkness and keep moving forward. Everybody gives a nod of appreciation at the other for how well they did in the fight. But we've got a long run ahead of us. Everybody's pretty battered. We're probably going to have some more KOs here. And we do hold back the darkness. That's good. The Marshal's still on it, and they're going to move forward. Evie is going to limp forward, broken collarbone and all. She rolls a 1. She's already got a grit, so that she's just going to use that to add to her movement. So that's 5. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's ready to get into the next room. We're just going to focus all on this side of the building. Let's see if I can. Yep. I got to position my. I'm just going to change my camera here a little bit, so we know where we're headed. You guys can see we're headed up here in this corner. Lily's gonna rush up to catch up with Evie, because Lily hasn't had a mother figure. She doesn't even know who her mother was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marshall's kind of filling in that role as the father figure. And Evie, she's already looking up to her because she's pretty badass. Gunfighter. So they're just a happy little family, and Lily's looking for some role models here. Sonny's gonna catch up. 1, 2, 3. And Marshall's gonna come on behind. Whoop! I lost a dice. Well, that's gone forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's feeling protective of Lily, and he's gonna just saddle up there next to her. And with that, Evie is on the edge in the next room. I'm going to give her 5 XP because nobody's told me I shouldn't. I really want to find that dice. I'm a little anal like that. I'll do it tomorrow. Bothers me. Whatever. All right. With that, we're going to flip over an exploration token. And it's an attack. Because of course it is. So, crap. There's another scurrying sound. But it's not just coming from the ground. It's coming from all over the place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can hear it. Whoop. Oh, crap. They can hear it on the walls, and they can hear it on the ceiling and the floor and everywhere. And all of a sudden, these nasty-ass void spiders just come springing out and flood the room. And they come out of the corners from somewhere, who knows where, some void hole. 8 of them, unfortunately. Void spiders come bursting out and come scurrying down. We've got 8 of those suckers. Take a drink. I need to find my void spider sheet here. Here they are. Oh, good. Right there on top. Okay, these have no defense, so that's great. But they've got high movement, 2 combat, 2 damage, so still not great. Initiative 6, so they'll start before anybody else. So start of the turn, Evie gets to heal 1 wound because she's young. And Marshal, nobody else gets to do anything yet. Marshal's gonna go ahead and take 2 drinks from that dead man's canteen. If you guys remember that, he found some dead dude's canteen. He's gonna take the last 2 sips of that, take 2 sanity damage, which will heal his 2 wounds. Because I just don't want to take any chances here. Okay, with that, the void spiders are coming at him. So we need to hold back the darkness. Oh, sorry, one thing we're gonna do. We flipped over. Oh no, we haven't found any clue icons, never mind. I'm gonna count the last square as a clue and roll it for Lily's orphan. See if I can get triples. No. All right, that's good. Okay. Let's see, first void spider's coming in. So it's really going to be Sonny or Evie. So the first one's going to come at Sonny. It's got 2 combat damage for 2 combat. So that means the next one's going to go for Lily, and then they're just going to swarm up behind him. So they've got a lot of spiders to just blast through here. And that is 1 hit coming at Sonny. He blocks it. Let's see, I gotta get my spider noise going here. Make it different from my rat noise. That's pretty good, right? So they come scurrying down, and it comes leaping out, and he smacks it with the butt of his gun. Next spider's gonna come in and get at Evie, and with its legs flailing. Woo! 6s, that's 2. So fortunately, Evie's healed up here, but she gets both of them. She just ducks, and the spider's legs come flailing past, but they don't do anything. Next spider's gonna come rushing in at Sonny, and they're just gonna all post up here and just try to find a purchase. And so these spiders are just everywhere. All right. With that, our heroes are ready to start shooting some spiders. So Evie first, 2 shots. Unfortunately, Evie's collarbone injury makes her reload ability worthless because she can't ever acquire 2 grit, at least not right now. All right, that's 1 hit for for Evie, sorry. Oh, I had no idea where that dice went. And that's going to be 1 wound at a spider. Barely even worth trying to figure out where that's going to go. We'll just go with that spider. All right, she hit the spider. Whoop-de-doo. Lily's turn. She healed a wound. Last turn. She's going to fire off. She's got 1 shot. That's going to be a hit. Oh my gosh. All right, at least I found that one. 2 hits. All right, she'll shoot at that spider, same spider, and kill it. So we got 1 spider dead. She takes 10 XP for that. Sonny's next. He's got 3 shots. Come on, Sonny. Show us what you can do. Yeah. We got a critical, we've got a regular, and we've got a miss. He's going to re-roll with his heightened senses, and it's a hit. So that's 3 hits, so let's see what the damage is. If it's 3 or higher, it can kill 3 spiders. Come on, Sonny, you want to kill 3 spiders. Doesn't do it, though. But that's still good. We'll kill 1 spider, and then we'll apply the other 2 dice damage to another spider. Take those 2 out. Fortunately, these spiders have no special abilities. They just come in droves. So he pulled back his carbine. Boom, boom, boom. Takes 2 shots. Let's see if we can get through this fight. And then with that, Marshal's going to pull back the shotgun. And he gets a hit. He's going to fire at a spider. Oh my gosh. Get in the box. It's a 1. I could use my spice. I've got 2 of them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can roll. And he takes a wound for using the spice. So he found this. He bought this mysterious spice from a vendor at the street market. But he's going to use it. He's going to pull back, put a little on his hand here, and go sniff it back. And but it's going to add 2 damage, so it's going to kill a spider. The reason I'm going to do that is because it allows him to heal a wound and a sanity, and then get another shot. He also gets 20 XP, 10 for killing the spider, and 10 for his cleaning up the west. And that's going to kill a spider. And he's going to get to fire again. And it's a hit, so let's see what our damage is. It's a 7. That's another spider dead. And another 10 XP for Mr. Marshal. That's good. And now we're at the end of the turn, and the spiders are going to restart. Okay. Hold back the darkness. We don't do it. I'm not surprised. The darkness moves up. We take 2 drinks. Okay. And now the spiders come in. And they really can only go for Sonny or Evie here. They're kind of holding the line there. First one's going to come in. These haven't been that bad. I'm fine with these guys. All right, so that's 2 combat coming at Evie. And neither of them hit. It comes scurrying down, and it flails, but it doesn't do anything. It just makes some noise. And next one's gonna come at Sonny. And trying to get him. That one, however, does get 1 off. Sonny, can you do it? Once per turn. We'll have Sonny go ahead and re-roll his defense roll this time. And he gets it this time. So he thinks before he acts, and he smacks it with the rifle. And now the next spider's just going to come scurrying up in there. And it is Evie's turn. Come on, Evie. I know you've got a broken collarbone. You can do this. I don't want to use her 6-shooter shots yet. All right. Criticals don't really matter, but either way, she gets one off and blasts the spider. Gets 10 XP. Spider guts everywhere. And now it's Lily's turn. She's going to go heal a wound. And it's one hit. Come on. Kills a spider. Boom. These spiders are nothing. 10 XP for her. And now Sonny is going to take 3 shots, see if he can kill this last spider. That'd be great because then Marshal could heal even more. And with that, that's 2 hits. And boom, he does it. He kills the spider. And that is the end of the fight. And we're going to take a shot. This might be the most shots we've done so far. 3. Woo. However, I haven't finished my drink yet, so that's a little bit different. I also just remembered everybody forgot to draw loot, so we need to draw loot from the last time before we get into the catch your breath here. So first of all, take a drink because I forgot to do a thing. And then, okay, so let's start with Evie. Evie gets to draw loot too, yeah? Okay. She gets 25 gold. Gotta get my Monopoly money out here. This is Evie's loot from last time. I'm only clarifying that because they're going to draw loot again, and loot reshuffles each time. And then she gets 20 XP. Then Lily gets 25 gold. If you guys remember from last time, Lily, well, you didn't see it, but I told you about it. Lily cleaned up at street market gambling. She walked in with like $200 and left with $900. It was impressive. I was very, very impressed. All right. Marshall pretended to not be impressed, but he was a little impressed. All right, that's 20 XP for her. Sonny gets to draw a gear card. That's good. He's already got a gear. Ooh, trusty pistol. So it's a range of 6. Shots equal the number of agility, which is 3. So he's already got 3 shots with his carbine. However, he can sell this for $600. So that's cool. So we're going to hang on to that and sell that when we get to town for sure. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just doing a bunch of XP switching around. And then Marshall found D6 times $25. That's awesome. Great. $25. Okay. So. And then 20 XP. Okay. All right, reshuffle that. Sorry guys, I know this is taking a long time. Maybe we should have some drinking rules for the catch your breath here. All right, so now we're gonna heal our wounds and then get some more things. And then we'll see if we can go ahead and get in the last room. We'll at least reveal what's gonna pop up and probably be a good place to end it. I know we could go longer, but like I said, I'm 35 and I need to go to bed. So I only do it this late because I've got to put my kids to bed. Otherwise, I do it earlier and I do it longer. So, all right, start healing. Evie heals 3, so she gets to heal some sanity too. That's good. So So despite a broken collarbone, Evie's looking in good shape here. That's fantastic. Let's heal Lily. Oh, no. Stop doing that. Hey, but I haven't knocked anything over tonight, really, so that's good. All right, so that's 2 wounds for Lily. She's looking good. Let's get some good stuff on the Marshal. For Sonny, that's 3 for Sonny. Come on, Marshal. He's looking the worst, but he's got the most health, so if we can get a good amount off there. Oh, actually, he gets to heal a D6 and recover a grit, right? Because he didn't get to activate. Well, what did I do with my main rule book? Huh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he didn't get to activate, so he gets... he can recover grit or heal D6. Well, he's going to heal the D6, so that's 5. So, yeah, he's back down. That's awesome. So they're back up. They've used some equipment, so we're running a little low there. But we're going to draw some loot. Start with Evie. D3 Darkstone, which is good and bad. That's because that's going to be some major corruption happening. And Marshal already has... he's got a tail with eyes... or he's got a tail with a face. I keep forgetting about that. It's talking in his ear. And Lily's got some eye stalks. I don't even know what eye stalks are. I'm guessing it's like little stalks with eyes. All right, so take 2 drinks for Evie getting some Darkstone. So that's 20 XP for her. And then Lily... gets $50 this time. I guess that's better than 25. Gotta find my 50s here. I'm gonna have to pull out the rest of my Monopoly money because I'm running a little low here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay, $50. And then 20 XP for her. And then Sonny gets D6 times 50. So that's, oh yeah, $300 for Sonny. Nice, nice, nice. So let's do 1. Boy, these spiders were loaded, man. All right. I'm going to turn in $50. Jeez. Okay, 100. Let's do 2 purples, if I can find another purple. And then I need 1 more purple. I don't want to run into the other room and try to find all my Monopoly money. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. $300 for Sonny. We're going to get some good stuff after this game for sure. That's going to be 25 XP for Sonny. Or 20 XP, sorry. And then a Darkstone for Marshal. So we take 2 drinks. Marshal sold off all of his Darkstone last time they went into town because he just didn't want to deal with it. And Lily sold hers too. But she got some new ones, but you know they got some more cash now. So now that they've got some Darkstone, we might start equipping some things here. I'm thinking too about if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been doing some just some sketches of the characters of the campaign. I'm gonna do them now with the mutations. I want to actually I'm not the greatest artist, but I like to draw and tinker. I want to maybe just draw a few and make up the cards once the weapons have Darkstone on them. I think that'd be really cool. Just have if we take Marshal's Carbine, or his shotgun, and equip some Darkstone, like what a Darkstone hilt looks like. I think that'd be fun. So I might do that. So send me a like if you think that would be fun. All right, with that, we're going to move forward. So we're going to hold back the darkness. Oh, man, of course we would get one of these in. We held it back, but we've got a depth event coming. It's a terrifying shriek. Every hero on the mine immediately takes D6 horror hits. So first we need to take 2 drinks. Everybody's going to take 3 horror hits. So we'll start with Evie. She blocks one of them, so she takes 2 sanity damage. There's something awful in the mines, obviously. I'm not going to have enough drinks to get through this. Lily takes 1. As they all cover their ears from the Nazgul screech. Sonny takes 1. And Marshal, if he takes any, he's going to take an extra 1. He takes 1, so he gets 2. And with that, my drink is done. My watch has ended. All right, let's move forward. So we're going to heal a wound from Lily. I want to get into the room here and see what it is so I know what to expect. All right, Evie's going to move forward with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's just going to stop at the doorway, get everybody closer just a little bit at least. We've got to at least get Marshal into the room, because he's got the lantern. 1, 2, 3. All right. With that, we're in the next room. We've revealed the exploration token, and of course, it's an attack. First, we're gonna roll Lily's clues here, see if she can. We gotta roll triples. This is never gonna happen. Oh, so close again. Got 2 5s. So we're not any closer to finding anything about her history. That's why I'm rolling. Every time we get a clue icon, I roll 3 dice. If we get 3, that's a clue towards her Find Your Kin mission. And if we get 2 of those, she gets to level up and grow up, which is awesome. But I doubt that's going to happen. So anyways, that didn't happen, but it's an attack. And there's a sound coming. And they look in the back of the cave. And lying on the ground is a corpse pile and 9 zombies. 9 of the hungry dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hungry dead come popping out. They've already fought these guys once, a small band of them, and now there's more. And they are obviously very hungry. And we're just gonna turn that a little bit so you can see what we're about to be dealing with. Let's see. There it is. 9 hungry dead, ready to feed. The corpse pile is tucked around the corner, so we can't shoot at it. We've got a bunch of these suckers. Hopefully that's the journal sitting there in the middle. So we're going to go back to our full screen here. And with that, we're going to call that an end for the night. Actually, I feel pretty good about that one because I didn't knock anything over or break anything. I'm still feeling fairly lucid, but slightly buzzy, so that's fantastic. So with that, we're going to call it. When we come back Saturday, we're going to take out the zombies, or they'll take out us. We'll see what happens. We're gonna keep searching for that journal, and go from there. So, hey guys, thanks for joining for another episode. Always a blast. Happy to share it with you. Yeah, so get on there. Tell me what you're drinking. Post some pictures of the games you play. If you've got Shadows of Brimstone, like I know, Wilfer, I follow you. I love seeing some of your model pictures. Would love to see what you paint and what you do. Tell me some other games maybe that I should get into. Maybe Darkstone drinking could just be the beginning of some other fun adventures. I would love to try some of that. But follow me on Instagram, same handle, Dream Camp Creations. I've also been posting some things about some projects that I'm working on because I do a little board game dabbling myself. But I also do a lot of comedic videos for Shadows of Brimstone, and then I post updates about this channel. So thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next week, and have a good week.